A solemn hello, Internet. Potato and I have been thinking that there's a problem that has been happening more and more often, and there's not much being done about it or to fix it. What I'm talking about is obesity. It's a big problem, at least in the US. I personally think that it's sad that such a small problem has blown up into this mushroom cloud of ignorant gluttony. Don't take that as offensive if you are a little pudgy, but what I mean by that is you're not born with the need to overstuff yourself, but rather born with an instinct to only eat what you need. Uh, Yet people put on immense weight that incapacitates them. There are even documentaries on it. Potato has told me many stories of pathetic actions of people, how they beg for food even though they have more than enough. I have seen this myself. Uh, and it's not at all like it is some of the person's own fault, but you gotta put a little bit of fault on the parents. An example, I saw I've lived in the same place for about 4 years, and I moved away from there. But when I was there, the first year I was there, I saw a mother feeding her probably about 3 year old just a liter of soda. A liter of like super sugary, like bad for you, this is not what a child needs soda. A liter. Like not all of the liter, but it was from a liter bottle. About 2 or 3 years later, I did see that boy again. I recognized him because I knew them because I lived in a small town, and he had put on so much weight, so much weight. And he was like 7, and that's just sad. And what's so sad about it is you need to fix that problem before it even happens. Once you're like that, even if you do manage to lose weight, it is an everyday struggle to maintain, that smaller weight. Knowing that you have to watch what you eat every day, because if you don't, you will gain more weight. That's really sad. And while people literally eat themselves to death, there are people who are dying of starvation in other countries, or even this country. That's something to think about. Two ends of the spectrum, both killing people. Potato, being the loyal metal fan he is, has found a song by Alice Cooper called Eat Some More from the album Brutal Planet, and it has a lot of good lyrics on this subject. Just an FYI, this song was written in 2000. Here are a few quotes from the song. A billion tons of roasted fish, some with nothing on their dish. We can't see, we're going blind, we're just dying on the vine. We're not happy till we're choking, so we eat some more. Throw up on the floor, go back to the store. We're so hungry, so pathetic. Lots of melting cheddar cheese, spreading its unique disease. Rotting veggies on the ground, where hungry little kids are found. I don't like metal. I'll just be straight up. I do not like metal. But Potato does, and I can see why. The song has a lot of power, a lot of meaning behind its words. Uh, and no matter what he's saying, it's just always got power and truth and other adjectives that make me sound generic. Um, that last line, it's a very depressing yet interesting one. A unique disease, which is a good description for obesity, as it really is a disease. It puts people in the hospital, and really there's nothing to prevent it. You're either cursed with genes that really want you to eat, or you just like to eat. Either way, it puts you in the hospital in some cases. Another one is we're so hungry, so pathetic. Pathetic. Yeah, it is. It's a good description. Well, on that bombshell, that will be the end of this commentary. And as always, I hope from the deepest bed of my heart that you have a wonderful rest of your day.